Chase. We coming down the chimney looking for the smoke. You already know. This is the one-on-one sports podcast, everybody. This is Facts Over Fans. I'm your host, Chase. We come down the chimney looking for smoke on this show, as you can see. It's barbecue in there. Straight from Kodak. But on this show, we don't care what you like, what's your favorite team, what's my favorite team. None of that matters here. Oh, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we'd have just got that one off, if only we'd have just got that going. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but you didn't. And I know we're in the playoffs now where everybody wants to hide behind that stuff. And oh, the refs and this and that, except last night. That was robbery. But yes, at some point, teams win a game. We can't sit here and make an excuse on every game. Sometimes the other team was just better than you. We got to learn how to give people their props. On my show, we make sure we give everybody their props. No backhanded compliments. That's one thing we don't do here is backhanded compliments. The James Harden, y'all say he choke a lot, right? Hey, I say it too. See, I can show up front and center. James Harden, he chokes a lot. Well, yesterday he came through in a big way. Point blank period. You ain't got to like it. Like I said, learn to love it. But that's the point of the show. I am also the sports mediator. The boy, I'm the mediator, the guy that says everything that's on everybody's mind, but we bluntly don't say it because you probably friends with a lot of these people. Me, I have no prior relationships with anybody regarding the sports space. So everything I'm giving you is an organic take. All hearts and egos left at the door. Now, last night, I don't know what was going on, but I can tell you one thing now. Last night, oh man. You want to see a team fumble a game? You could just watch last night's basketball game, everybody. I'm just being 1,000 with you guys. When I said they fumbled that game yesterday, the Detroit Pistons yesterday, y'all fumbled that game. I understand we're going to get to a crucial point in the game that the referees obviously wasn't on their side, but let's be real. You can't come up short like that. That is one thing. You cannot come up short like that. Detroit was up 10 points in the clutch, in the absolute clutch, and y'all still found some magical way to even be in that predicament where the game is tied. There's no way that this game should have even be tied in the first place. Only reason why, like I said, y'all played with y'all food. You played with your food till your food stopped playing with you. What can I say? And it's to a point where every time Detroit got up on the Cavs, this is supposed to be a 3-2 lead for the Cavaliers. For the Detroit Pistons. They fumbled it last night, everybody. You don't gotta lie, make up excuses. Them boys fumbled this W yesterday. They definitely did. But everyone, we gotta give the Cavs their credit. We have to give the Cavs their credit. James Harden, the boy came to play. We talk about James Harden. Shit, sometimes I tell you guys, he come up short, he chokes. I put up the Lamar post. I said, James Harden, he tends not to come through in the clutch when you need him most. I said that. See me? I got no problem showing my face up here the next day and say, hey, he proved me wrong yesterday. Not just yesterday, he proved me wrong the last game too. He had 9 points in the clutch. Everybody else about to see James Harden drop 30, right? They about to just pretend like they didn't see him drop 30. I want to show y'all the hating sports world. When it's time to get up on this camera and say you're wrong, and he proved me incorrect, he outperformed the expectations I laid out for him, be a man and stand up and put your ass in front of the camera and talk the same ish as if he played bad when he plays good. So James Harden dropped the 30 piece yesterday. Everyone heard. He hurts. Everyone think he's a choker. Well, he said, I got something for that ass. I'm letting y'all know this right now. I know the Cavaliers was not supposed to win yesterday. Let's be a buck. The Cavs were not supposed to win. They cheated. They didn't cheat. The refs. Bro, you can't miss a call like 1 second on the clock like that. It was abundant. It was obvious. It's clear as day a foul right in front of you. And you don't call that? That's game-winning free throws right there for the Pistons. Are you serious? Game-winning free throws for the Pistons just go down the drain because the ref didn't call a foul. Let's be real. What up, dog? B-Wayne 8274, man. What up, boy? What's up, my guy? What you think about that game yesterday? The way they cheated the Pistons in my eyes. Listen here. The Cavs did nothing wrong, by the way, everybody. The Cavaliers did absolutely nothing wrong. You see James Harden, he by that fire. He said, B. Wayne said refs had those prize picks, and yes, there is no way. And there was another play with Cade Cunningham. He got tugged out of bounds right in front of the ref, bro. Man, act like he didn't even see it. Even Cade look at him like, bro, that's not a foul. Come on, man. And what I told everybody, y'all see how y'all coddle NBA referees? I done told y'all now. I've been told y'all. Y'all coddle the referees, right? Y'all see how that work? When Luka complain about the referees, we see what we be saying, right? But we're going to get into that in the field. Oh, man. But we're going to talk about the totality game. Donovan Mitchell did not have it going for the most part. Donovan Mitchell, D-Mitch did not have it going like his typical A game. James Harden had to literally save that boy. I'm going to be a buck with you guys. He had to save that man. James Harden had to save that man yesterday. He did. I know we're not used to saying that per se. He's usually the person letting you down. But no. James Harden's been the savior the last 2 damn games. Because without his last 2 games, they're not winning a damn thing. The Cavaliers not even in a conversation of winning. Zachary Sanders said, what up, homie? What up, bro? How you been? Where you been at? But yes, it's no way in hell. I know we're going to get to the game. I'm going to say this for one time and one time only to everybody. Y'all see how we say Luka Doncic complain about the referees, right? He always complaining. Luka Doncic, right? Y'all saw what they did to the Pistons yesterday, to Suru Thompson in the clutch. And I told y'all this previous episode. If you say anything to the referee, fine, you're in trouble. You did something wrong. We can see on the Jumbotron this man is wrong. We're not going to challenge it. We're not going to flip the call. Nothing. Just, well, we'll get it right next game. What? Yo, if the Pistons didn't get robbed yesterday, I don't know what is robbery. You fouled. He got fouled right in front of you. You looked at it and just caught nothing. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. And if I got to act like the Cavaliers got nothing to do with the law, the win, everybody. I'm not knocking the Cavs. James Harden had a great game. How referees can get away with bad calls like that is just criminal. The prize picks was in. I'm with Dwayne BTO on that one, bro. And Fambo Podcast. Damn, Detroit lost yesterday to the Cavs. Detroit got to win the next 2 games to go to Eastern Conference Finals. And they will. Mark my words. Detroit will knock down the Cavaliers. Let's be a buck. As bad as Jalen Durham playing and how bad the Pistons aren't playing well, why do you not think they still got them down with 10 points with like 4 minutes to go? It's obvious. Detroit only loses this game when they lose this game when they beat themselves. Look at Detroit and all them reckless turnovers. You see the difference? All them reckless turnovers, man. I'm with you, Fanboy Podcast. Daniel, bury him officially. Sup, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Happy Thursday. All right. What's up, man? How everything going with y'all, man? Zachary Sanders said, Cavs winning tomorrow. It's going 7. Cavs? Oh, you meant the Pistons are winning tomorrow. I know it's a type trip. Don't even trip. I ain't one of those people. You got it wrong. Type it correct all the time. But listen, Donovan Mitchell, I don't know why you got that blade near the Cade Cunningham throat like you was the one going for that jugular vein yesterday. It was most certainly James Harden. The boy was cooking. He was cooking. He had his tween game going in. He was knocking down floaters. You already know if he could get past the floaters. He was knocking down his floaters. He was knocking down some threes. Let's give James Harden his damn credit. I'll be on his ass. Like I said on my show, we don't do that hating shit here. If you could fry a player for playing bad, right, you could give him credit when he played good, just with the same tone too. James Harden yesterday, when they absolutely had to have it, the boy pulled the belt out of him. Said, none of y'all could D me. Who want that? Who want smoke? Let's be a buck. Fanbo Podcast says, I still got Detroit in the NBA Finals because Asuru Thompson is from East Oakland, like me. Smack the like button, by the way. Everybody, Asuru Thompson, I know he got fouled, and they're supposed to be game-winning free throws, but he the reason why they be losing sometimes. Asuru Thompson, who told you to pick up all these fouls? This nigga be having like 3 fouls in the first 5 minutes of the game. How the team in a penalty, and it's only 6 minutes to go in the quarter. We already in the penalty. Asuru Thompson, you play on James Harden. He's looking to initiate contact. I know you have to know that. Why do you try to put your hands on him? I ain't gonna lie, yesterday I had about 5-6 steals or so. The man was on ass. I give Asuru Thompson that credit. He played great defensively. It's just sometimes he pick up some reckless fouls, bro. Where I'll be looking at Asu Thompson like, what are you doing? And on offense, you got to learn to get a jump shot. You can't be sitting there, Asu Thompson on the Pistons. You can't be a top overall pick like that. Just like Amen Thompson. If your ass going to be in the NBA, you need to get better incrementally. I understand people be constantly flying across states. Y'all on the road. I know y'all don't have a bunch of time to get better and really dice up your game because you're always getting off team flights. You're always going to next location, next destination. But at the end of the day, it's no way an offseason could go by. Asu Thompson, this is your third year in the NBA. Your jump shot still broke as a damn joke, bro. You literally throwing bricks at the backboard sometimes. You don't even try to shoot the ball. He will literally get a range shot and just not take the shot and pass the ball back out. Y'all can't treat Cade Cunningham like he your damn daddy. I said it. I didn't want to say it, but I said it. Y'all keep treating Cade Cunningham like he y'all daddy. All y'all do is bring the ball up the court. Where's Cade? And give him the ball and run away. Cade Cunningham cannot save y'all from every single damn set. Every time. Every time? Come on, man. Asu Thompson just standing there. All right, Tobias Harris. He be playing decent. He be actually trying to be aggressive because if he don't, they getting their ass kicked. But outside of Tobias Harris, who's coming to party with Cade Cunningham? Let's be a buck. Jalen Durham. Oh, my God. Can we be honest? Man averaging 19 and 10, right? During the season. He gets to this playoff series, everybody. The man averages 10 points and 9 rebounds. This man is due for about almost $300 million. You think y'all think the Pistons should give Jalen Durham an extension after what they saw this series? Hell no. Cade Cunningham, you have got to stop turning the ball over. Sometimes his turnovers just piss me off. Just like James Harden sometimes and Donovan Mitchell, because it was like that early in the game. Y'all just turn the ball over recklessly. And they just get the team out going. Next, 10-0 run. Fanboy Podcast says, he said, Asu Thompson is a better defensive player than a shooter. I'm with you. Asu Thompson, the man, is an elite defender. But listen here. We play in the NBA today where if you can't make shots, you can't stay on the floor. Asu Thompson can't be playing 40. The man played 35 minutes one game. He had 0 points. You can't shoot free throws to save your life. You don't even want to shoot a jump shot. You're almost as bad as Ben Simmons. It's like, nah, Ben Simmons don't shoot at all. Asu Thompson, I've seen him shoot the ball. But damn, you can't be a liability that bad on the court, bro. You cannot be a liability that bad on the court. I'm just saying. Asu Thompson is a liability. We could literally sag off of him and help on Cade Cunningham all the time. Why do you think they could bring the trade to Cade Cunningham? They leave Asu Thompson like, I'm not worried about you. You're not even trying to put fear in the defense hard. Guess what? What does the defense start naturally doing, everybody? Their asses are going to start gambling. They're going to start double teaming. It's common sense. They're going to start doubling and double teaming. Cade Cunningham cannot bail y'all out of everything. Even Donovan Mitchell trying to tell y'all with the blade to his damn neck. For real, man. Fanboy Podcast says when you playing point, you're going to turn the ball over more than anybody. That's incorrect. Ask Chris Paul that. Number 1 in turnover to assist ratio. How many years? How many years? And Chris Paul always got the ball. How does he have the fewest turnovers? Tyrese Halliburton, who had the fewest turnovers the past 2 seasons, we're moving this one because he's been hurt. It's Tyrese Halliburton. He don't even average 2 turnovers a game. Why you think they traded for Tyrese Halliburton from the Sacramento Kings? De'Aaron Fox was right next to him, right? They could have got De'Aaron Fox. Why didn't they? They wanted a traditional point guard, the Pacers. Next the Pacers are in the finals, playing a team that specializes in getting turnovers from you. Why the Pacers took in Game 7? Because they had Tyrese Halliburton, a decisive point guard who don't turn the ball over. You get a quality shot down the floor every time. Now, watch most of these teams, the Timberwolves, everyone. There's offensive possessions where you be like, like, what are y'all doing? Like, what was the concept of that? Cade Cunningham is a shooting guard. They just masquerade him as a point guard. I'm just being real with you guys. Cade Cunningham is a shooting guard. They just masquerade him as a point guard. The boy like 6'6". Come on now. They just forcing him to play point guard. But I understand what you mean. For the most part, Fanboy Podcast, is that the case most of the time? Yes. If you have the ball most of the times, you tend to turn the ball over more. I just gave the exception. So most of the time, you would tend to be right on that take you just gave. So, I'm going to give you 70-30. I'm like 30% right. You about 70% correct, See, I'm with you when you're right. But I'm just saying, I seen live in effect with my own eyes. When you got a sufficient ball handler that don't put the ball in harm's way, man, you win a lot of games. Cade Cunningham, you be on some BS. Sometimes you just turn the ball over when they absolutely don't have to have it. Boy, you always turn the ball over right then and there. Come on, man. They trolling you on the internet. They got you on the floor tied up. Donovan Mitchell got the blade out. Come on, man. But everybody, yesterday, Detroit, we got to give this moment to them right now. We can't keep treating Cade Cunningham like he's your damn father. I said it, and y'all heard it here first. Detroit, watch every possession. All they do is run and find Cade, and everybody runs to their spots. Jalen Durham, you're not even trying to post up, bro. You're not even trying to post up. Jalen Durham, show your number. Make yourself available. He ain't even trying to do that. Jalen Durham just be like, oh, well, I just think I'm getting paid this offseason. It just looked like it. Come on, man. You got Jalen Durham, no show. No show, Jalen Durham. We got a no-show from Asul Thompson on offense. How we supposed to make up for two players giving us nothing on offense? And we're expecting Cade Cunningham and Tobias Harris to just take us home. And we're hoping John Jenkins come off the bench and piece in probably 15, 14 points to make up for what we're missing in the starting lineup. How long do you think you can win that way? Let's really be honest. For real, if that's the case, right, Cade Cunningham should be allowed to shoot the ball at least 30 times. Can we not say that, Fanboy Podcast? Can we at least say that? Can we at least say, if Asul Thompson's going to give me nothing on offense, Jalen Durham's going to give me nothing on offense, how about Jalen Durham? Yo, I'm telling Cade Cunningham, I'm going to need you to put the ball up 30 times. Make up for the shots that they're not taking. I'm fine with that. I'm tired of Cade Cunningham running to them, giving them the ball like they're about to do something with the damn ball, and all they do is stagnate the offense. That's all they're doing is stagnating the offense, pass the ball. They just swing the ball left to right. They're not actually making an impact on the damn game. Now, Asul Thompson, the man was elite on defense yesterday. Can we not give him credit on that? Hell yeah. The boy is picking pockets all day yesterday. Detroit has no business losing this game. They just fumbled it, point blank period. Detroit has no business losing this game. Fumbled it, and the refs cheated their asses. But, hey, man, it's more point guard. Fanboy Podcast says it's more point guard who don't got good IQ. Did the other point guard, Chris Paul, had good IQ. One of the best to do. I'm with you. That's why I said I'm not being disingenuous. I mentioned the point guard. Chris Paul, Steve Nash, people like that. Everybody's not them. For the most part, you're correct. People that have the ball a lot of time turn the ball over. Let's be real. You said if you always say, I'm like, whoa. What about Chris Paul and Tyrese Halliburton got to be the most efficient two point guards that you've seen in the past 15 years? Maybe 20. At the assist clip they can get with the few turnovers, Tyrese Halliburton be having games with 0 turnovers, 12, 13 assists. You don't see that usually. Hey, Kenny T, 817. Is that the David Singer guy? You funny as hell. But everybody, you got to give credit when it's due. James Harden, by that fire, he's screaming, the boy cooking. I'm telling you right now, we got to get the James Harden from Houston Rockets with his tongue out. Oh, yeah, he had that cake batter. I'm telling you right now, he had that cake batter going yesterday. He said, you want smoke? You want smoke? You want the blade to your throat? What we doing today? But the NBA, you cannot cheat the damn Pistons like that. That was absolutely disgusting. I can't even bring my belt out for this victory. The Cavs don't get to say belt to ass on the Pistons. That referee absolutely sold his ass. You looked at a foul, clear as day with 1 second on the clock to end the game. The NBA said we got bills to pay and we got revenue to stretch. That's what I'm taking from the game. Because there's no way that was just a blunt, obvious foul like that. And you know when someone's on a blind spot, he was standing right there. I'm like, what's the excuse for that one? Because everybody always want to say, oh, people are complaining, just play the game, get back on defense. Referees should be held accountable. That's all I'm saying. We got to stop letting them get a pass. And Cavaliers just fumbled the whole game yesterday because they cheated them. They cheated them. And anyone going to say they didn't cheat the Pistons, you're wilding. But James Harden, I'm letting you know right now. I told you right now, we be hiking on James Harden. Everybody, y'all hike on James Harden, right? Just like I do. I said he be choking his ass off. He do. Last 2-3 games, well, 2 games especially, he had 9 points in the fourth quarter last game. when they had no offense to be seen nowhere. And guess what? They won last game. Who needed 30-piece for the Pistons to lose yesterday? James Harden. He's putting belt to ass, and he's starting to get his confidence up. You got to give credit when it's due. I'm telling you this right now. You know what makes you an absolute hater? When somebody defies the damn odds of what the expectations you had laid out for them possibly failing. Then when they defy the odds and actually show you, I rise to the occasion, this is you. This is most sports fans. I know. Let James Harden have one bad game next game. See, I told y'all, the other games was fool's gold. That's a hater. Because if I say he plays bad in big games too, I got to give him credit when he plays great. I can't cherry pick the next time he messes up. That's a lot of people, by the way, in life too. They never give homage when it's due. Come on, man. Spinks Jacks 281 says, "Do you?" And yes, give credit when it's due. I don't care whether you like somebody. I don't care what you like. You need to learn how to love it. James Harden, the ball was cooking yesterday. He got whatever you want from the three-point line. He got to the free throw line. Come on now. Y'all said y'all need to see a big game. I seen in a bunch of chats in the different shows. James Harden be selling. James Harden be selling. I say the same thing game 1 and 2. Every time he play well, I'm going to make sure he gets his moment of fame. I don't care who it is in the NBA. I'm going to make sure you get your moment of fame when you play well. Unlike everyone else, they just breeze over your good game and wait and cherry pick for one bad game and make that your ostrich. That is very disingenuous, and I make sure I always try to give homage to avoid that. Spin Jack says, "Do James flop? Does Struz flop? Schroeder?" You know damn well James Harden flop. Come on now. We all know that. We don't even got to have a discussion about that. James Harden, come on, man. But yes, when people play well, at some point we got to put our egos up. We can't keep cherry picking everything. I know the refs cheated yesterday, everybody. The Cavs were not supposed to win this game. James Harden played great. The last 2 games without James Harden, the Cavs don't win anything. Can we be a buck to that? But if they lost because of him, we will be... I already know how I work in the sports world. When it's time to give credit as loud as you ran your damn mouth, you already know what time it is. Oh, and I mean, I didn't say, and you start over here now. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Me, everybody, pay homage to James Harden. Boy dropped 30 yesterday. Man was looking like, and we just asked him just recently, do he got another 30-piece in him? Oh, he said, yes, I do. Yes, I do. And Max Strus did come through in the clutch, making some big threes at the end of the game, by the way, to even get them to break that 10-0 run. Then the Schroeder, I get what you mean, it's Spinks Jacks. Few podcasts only. The only reason I think they let the Cavs win yesterday is because no road team won in this series. Thank you. And the Timberwolves series, the only one that won was the Timberwolves one time. If y'all not noticing, and I like that take from Fanboy Podcast, let's be real. How many road teams have won in the playoffs so far? You notice every team that's at home, they're losing. I mean, they're winning the game. It's very few road teams coming over there and stealing at least one game. But we got to be honest to that. That's all I'm telling to you guys. And my moderator's in the building. My boy Nicholas Hollier. What's good, bro? Harden is so good at getting to the line. Strus was huge last night. Everybody. The Cavs were down 10, 12 points. They had a 10-0 run to even break the game even in the clutch. Matt Strus had about 2-3 of them threes in the clutch. And he had a clutch steal. I'll take that back. He had 2 threes with a clutch steal. Matt Strus, I was another player. I said, he'd been selling his ass. I said James Harden been selling. Well, Max Strus came up in the clutch yesterday. He showed them fellas why he get paid the big bucks. He made 2 clutch threes. He had a clutch steal that had a break going during that same run. And James Harden putting the icing on the damn cake. But at the end of the day, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Donovan Mitchell did not play well under the stretch of the imagination. Can we be really honest to that? He didn't. That's why I'm confused why the hell he got that knife and he chilling over there. Donovan Mitchell. James Harden, you said James Harden was getting to the line. Can we be honest on this? Can we not admit the Pistons play so physical that they pick up stupid fouls? You know who else do that? I can't mention I can't mention what makes them great without making them mention what makes them deficient. The Pistons' greatest thing on defense is what's their weakness. They play so physical. Asuru Thompson, how you got 3 fouls in 5 minutes? How are you in foul trouble in 5 minutes? Go to the Timberwolves. Same shit. It's the difference between playing aggressive and stupid. We in a bonus and it's 7 minutes to go. What you think the other team gonna do? They gonna dive to the basket. James Harden just dribbling the ball. You over here reaching, raking, and all this stuff. Foul. You picked up 2 tacky fouls that you had no business even picking up in the first place. Seriously. And I'm looking like, no. This can't keep going on. And I understand they got cheated yesterday, like I said, but what does that have to do with this part of the game where y'all just making constant, stupid decisions, picking up these dumbass fouls? Jalen Durham and Sue Thompson, y'all always in foul trouble. And here's the worst part. Y'all pick up fouls and you're not even guarding anyone. It's off the ball, stupid stuff on the other side of the court. Next thing you know, you got a free throw merchant 2.0. You don't think he hunting this contact. He waiting for you to foul. And then what you do? Once you get in free throw trouble, once you get a bonus, James Harden's like, I got your ass. He seek contact. Listen here. Contact is his damn middle name. And every time y'all got in foul trouble, what happened? They fraud y'all asses. They did. They made sure they never let y'all off the hook. Everybody, what if I told y'all at one point in the game yesterday, brace yourselves. What if I told you yesterday, the Cavaliers in the third quarter, actually the fourth quarter, they had no field goals in the first 5 minutes of the fourth quarter, damn near. Y'all know the only buckets the Cavs had was from the free throw line. They had 5 points in the first 5 points in the fourth quarter. I believe in the third or fourth quarter was free throws. It took them 5 minutes to score a bucket. Detroit, how they still in the game? Turning the ball over, lackadaisical energy. They just think the Cavs is ready to roll over and die. Well, look, Kane Cunningham, you tied up on the floor now. That's my point. You play with food. Next thing you know, your food play with your ass. And that's what I'm telling you. The Cavaliers, I'm telling y'all right now. The Pistons, I know y'all got cheated, but at the end of the day, y'all let that boy cook in it. Y'all let him come in there. He cooked. Yesterday, James Harden looked like he was a man possessed. I'm telling you right now. If you didn't know, I'm telling you for a friend. James Harden looked possessed yesterday. He needs his confidence. If you think James Harden don't know what people are saying about him, you're a damn fool. That's why he's showing out the way he's showing out. And salute to the brother. Because at least the last 3 games, he's been picking it up. You can see him playing with confidence. Come on, man. Hey, Nicholas Hollier said, they still had a chance in overtime. They had multiple chances to win. I know, Nick, but can we all be 1,000? Did the referees not cheat the Pistons yesterday? Son, that's what 1 second on the clock to end the game. You fouled the man so abundantly clear, even Ray Charles can see it. Like, you can't do that. That's terrible for business. You're just telling me to deny reality, what I just saw, and then we're going to breeze over it, act like that's not where the game ends, and they had multiple chances in overtime. We're not even supposed to be in overtime. They cheated for the Cavaliers yesterday. That was wild. And if you say anything back to the ref, you're complaining. Oh, get back on defense. You're like, what? That man is a grown-ass man who messed up on a call. Why nobody don't hold these refs accountable? And I'm not even sitting here pandering from them. I'm just sitting here saying, how are we going to be in the playoffs 2-2 series? Everything on the line. You trying to tell me the game come down to a referee just missing a call like that? That's crazy. And then we got to talk about overtime and act like we don't know where the game really ends. That's disgusting, man. That is disgusting how they cheated the Detroit Pistons yesterday. And everybody act like they didn't know what they saw. That was disgusting. Kane Cunningham has a play going out of bounds. The man tugged his jersey and literally yanked him all the way out of bounds into the cameras. The ref standing right there. Huh? What? Act like he saw nothing. I'm like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Sue Thompson reached one time, through foul. You like, what we doing? Huh? What we doing today? What we doing? Y'all with the over-under picks? What is it? I think the referees work with FanDuel sometimes. The referees be looking at the game before the game, like, all right, who got the over-under? Let me decide who we not calling fouls for today. Okay, they got him on the over-under. Hey, we not calling foul for old boy number 20. Yeah. We need him to stay under 20 points. You can't tell me that's not how they running things. Fan Body Podcast says OKC, Spurs, New York, one on the road. I know. But there was one game. That's my point. Everybody else couldn't even pull a game off. If I'm being honest, I felt that Nicholas Hollier says, if I'm being honest, I felt like the Cavs were the better team to begin with. Of course. Come on. If we wanted to go off of who's the better team, I always had the Cavaliers. The Cavs have no business losing to the Pistons. It's just this guy back here be choking sometimes. We don't trust him, and Donovan Mitchell is not trustworthy neither. And let's be real, if James Harden didn't have a good game yesterday, will we be even talking about Donovan Mitchell in a good light? Hell no, we'll be frying his ass. Just prime example. But I'm with you when you're right, Nicholas. He said, better team to begin with. Let's not forget, Magic took this Pistons team to a Game 7 dogfight. Facts. And the Pistons is here for the dogfight. That's one thing I know. They come down that chimney looking for the smoke. Let's be real. They're not about to roll over and play dead. The Pistons, you fumbled 2 games this series. The Cavs, they fumbled the game with didn't shoot a late game turnover. Somebody going to look at one of these games and be like, we lost this series because we couldn't close it out in that moment. Let's be a buck. But damn it, I know y'all don't like James Harden, but you need to learn how to love it. The man dropped the 30-piece. He dropped the vintage James Harden performance. Y'all laughing and hot key at him. You know what he had for them boys yesterday? All damn day yesterday. Belt to ass. Make sure the disrespect is as loud as the praise when it's time to praise the fella. Because when he's not playing great, like I said, we fry him. Give him his damn credit, man. He made sure he put the Cavs on his back and said, get him back in the colony. I'm taking y'all home today. By the way, Cavaliers, I got smoke for y'all asses. Where's Evan Mobley? That guy is just a big, overrated goddamn player. We talk about Jalen Durham, and where's Jalen Durham? Where's Evan Mobley for the Cavaliers? Their power forward. Their man is a big, small forward. He be having Tobias Harris on him, looking all big and goofy, acting like he don't know how to drop step and put a damn shoulder in the guy. Like, for real. You got Tobias Harris forcing you in a jump shot? Wait a second. Evan Mobley, I'm on your ass. Yesterday, he had a mismatch. They switched the defenders. Boy, they put Karis LeVert on him. I'm sitting here behind the screen like this. I want to see what you're going to do. This nigga gets the ball. He can't even make Karis LeVert. If I'm 7 feet, I'm 240, 250. I got a small. You would think, oh, the guy flailing back. Karis LeVert standing his ground. He not even giving up any ground. He forced Evan Mobley to a jump hook near the damn free throw line. I'm like, is this the guy? That's the guy? He can't even get a bucket on a damn shooting guard. He's just a spacer and knock down a jump shot sometimes. But Evan Mobley is overrated. On defense, he's that dude. But on offense, Evan Mobley, I'm tired of hearing his name. Can't even score on a damn shooting guard yesterday. If James Harden didn't play this good yesterday, and D. Mitch, notice every time D. Mitch and James Harden don't play well, you know who we talking about? We always looking like, somebody's missing on the Cavs, and they start with Evan Mobley. It's an APB out for your ass. You another Jalen Durham. You averaging 19, 20 points a game during the season. We get to the playoffs, you look like a pedestrian. You look like a role player that don't even fit. You look like you don't even belong. But Evan Mobley, I'm on your ass. Yes. You have one good game every 4 games, and everybody be in awe. I'm like, no. Let's watch this fella. And I watch every damn game. I watch every play. I watch you off the ball. I see everything all on one. Evan Mobley don't bring it every night. If he don't bring it, and Donovan Mitchell, that's the Cavs right there. And I talk about the Pistons rely on Cade Cunningham too much. Well, y'all depend on Donovan Mitchell and James Harden too much. Because once those two get that ball out their hand, y'all all be sitting there looking dumb as hell like y'all don't know how offense is created. Come on, man. That's all I'm saying. But let's get back to the chat. Nicholas Hollier said, they still had a chance at overtime. All right, I read that one. Timothy Santiago, what up, man? Cavs are a great team. Yes, the Cavs are a great team. If Evan Mobley can play up to his damn potential, that's the problem. He don't play up to his potential. Everyone, I'm struggling from the backcourt. What's the common sense? I'm going to want to slow the game down. What's my high efficient shot? I want to throw the ball in the paint. I want to get a good look. How am I supposed to get that with Evan Mobley? You're 7 feet. You got Tobias Harris on you. The man's 6'8". Why are you at the three-point line? Huh? Evan Mobley, he played like Porzingis. What was his name? Porzingis? He played just like Porzingis. Big, like a tall-ass straw. Hold on. I hike on Chet Holmgren, right? You see what Chet Holmgren did to my Lakers? That boy was playing like, that boy couldn't wait to get the damn ball. Evan Mobley be in the cut like this. I'm here if you need me. Bro, get your ass over here, man. You got the mismatch on the floor. Clear out. Get your ass on the block. I promise you, you pick and pop, I'm not giving you the ball. Somebody need to tell that man that. Play like a big man. Damn. Because I'll be looking at the Cavs. The only reason why everything is so perimeter-centric is because they don't get shit. They don't have no shot creators. You take the ball to D. Mitch and James Harden, you be like, all right, where's offense coming from if we deny them the ball? How can we get the ball in the hoop if we deny James Harden, Donovan Mitchell the ball? I'll be looking at the Cavs like Sam Merrill just not launching up reckless threes. We got Jordan Tyson launching up reckless threes. I'm like, okay, where's offense coming from? The only player that can create off the dribble for the Cavaliers, which is weird, is Dennis Schroeder, because he about that life. He's a slasher. He all about beating you off the dribble. You take Dennis Schroeder out the picture, who's beating you off the dribble on the Cavs? Who you worried about on offense? Like, oh man, we need to watch out for this guy. Come on, man. Lucas Brazil, what's up, man? Niggas Hollier said, didn't they have to inbound? They did. You right on that one. They definitely did. So I could give credit to that one. But hold up. What else we got? Jamal Weeks, what's up, fam? Mississippi up in the bit. Hey, what up? Everybody, put the notifications on when we go live at 5 o'clock every day, by the way. Because, yes, I'm telling you right now, we got to learn how to assess everything bluntly for what it is. Timothy Santiago, the refs were bad. I felt bad for the Pistons. I'm with you guys. Just don't let the game in that. Yo, what if he called the foul and Asuru Thompson missed both free throws? I'm cool with the fact that you called the fouls. Just don't sit there and miss the foul, and then now we got to have this conversation like, oh, what if they'd have got that call? No. We don't even want to be in that predicament to have that conversation. We don't. And Kate Cunningham, you turn the ball over one more time. This is how I feel about you. Donovan doing it for you. This is Kate Cunningham, head coach, Bickerstaff. Yo, Kate, you turn the ball over again. Self-explanatory. Damn. Kate, I know you got to do everything, and it's to a point it's exhausting, but at some point you can't just keep turning the ball over like that. You got to be aware of the situation. Y'all know what Kate Cunningham problem is? He jumps. What's the number one thing you don't do in basketball if you're a ball handler? You don't jump and leave your feet with no idea where you're putting the ball at. Because when you're about to come back down, you know what that is. Travel. You're going to throw the ball recklessly and turn over. You do that about 2-3 times a game. I'm talking about bank on it. You just go up undecisively. Russell Westbrook is another king of that. He go up. He be trying to create. Once he coming down, you know that ball got to go in. He throw some stupid shit. Kate Cunningham. But Santiago, I felt bad for him too. Real stepper. Jalen Durham got to step in his bag this offseason. What? Durham. What? Jalen Durham. You ain't getting shit this offseason. Yo, Jalen Durham come to my office. I'm the GM. I got my GM thinking cap on. I come in there. He see me. Look. I'm puffing on my cigar. I see Jalen Durham come in. He been in the corner with his agent. Come in there, keying and shit. Oh, yeah, we about to get paid. I'm going to tell security, stop him right there. I thought we was here to talk contract. I'm going to tell Jalen Durham, I'm going to slam right there in his face. 10 points a game and 9 rebounds. Let's discuss a contract from those numbers. Oh, but in the season, no. When we absolutely have to have it, could I count on your ass? Jalen Durham, you selling your ass. Listen, Jared Allen down there putting that belt to your ass. Man, looking like Shaq sometimes. The hell you doing? You can't even create your own baskets. Kate Cunningham got to be a constant pick and roll. Jalen Durham is another DeAndre Ayton. He excels when he has a point guard that can give him a slip screen near the free throw line and down. And he could get it, go straight up with a touch he could get a little touch floater right there, a little jump hook. If you can't get Jalen Durham in that type of offense where, like I said, high pick and roll, slip screen, and he just put that little touch at their rim, where's offense coming from? Everybody. I know you watch the Lakers. If DeAndre Ayton don't get a slip screen, get that shit and put it straight up, little touch, little hook shot. When does DeAndre Ayton score? When does Jalen Durham score? Outside of an alley-oop dunk? He don't. I'm just saying for a friend. But everybody, Hawks ATL in the building. I'm about to get to the bottom of the chat and I'm going to catch up. Oh, hold on. I'm going to catch up. Luca Brazil said, K better drop 50 tomorrow. Hell yeah. Kate Cunningham. Niggas got the knife to your throat. You look scared. You can't sit there and let fellas come in there, pick your pockets. They done stole your iPhone. They had you walking home naked. They had you walking home with no shoes. And you let them come in. James Harden back there dying. Said this shit. I don't know about Donovan Mitchell. You need to play better, by the way. You Donovan Spider Mitchell. You had 45, so I'm going to fall back. But yes, Donovan Mitchell, I think, because He be having that sweet Godiva chocolate sitting on the side of the sideline. He be a little nervous, so he be breaking shots and stuff. I ain't gonna bring up any names. I don't want to bring up his piece and stuff. But you know, when somebody he like, oh shit, I'm a little nervous. But come on, the Pistons, y'all got to do better on offense, man. Cade Cunningham, next game. I'm your coach. I'm telling you to shoot the ball until your wrist hurt. If a Cyril Thompson not gonna put the ball up, take over his shots. Okay, who else? Jalen Durham gonna give you 5 shot attempts. Take his shots. So add that together, you got another 12, 15 shot attempts on your plate. Anything other than Cade Cunningham shooting the ball over more than 30 times, the Pistons are gonna lose. I'm pretty much relying on Tobias Harris to give me 25 and 10. That ain't happening consistently. Let's just be 1,000. That is not happening consistently. See, Cade Cunningham cannot be our daddy in every possession. He just can't. He just can't. And Jamal Weeks said James Harden plays good one time in the playoffs and he's getting glazed profusely. Really, come on, dog. That's a lie. James Harden played well last game. He had 10 points in the first 3 quarters. And the last 3 minutes of that game, not yesterday, James Harden had 9 points. How much points did the Cavaliers score in that same time frame? They scored 13. The other points came from free throws. Meaning, somebody took them Cavaliers home. And it had something to do with a beard. He came through in the clutch with 9 buckets. He didn't bring shit. He didn't bring nothing. James Harden had the final 9 points in the clutch. Was that not last game? So that makes 2 games. Okay? The game before that makes 3 games. But just notice how we know when James Harden don't play well, right? But when it's time to backtrack when he does play well, we got Alzheimer's now. You see how that works? You know? Why Donovan Mitchell look like he crying, by the way? I just now took a second to look at him. Crying and shit like they lost. But because I'm giving James Harden credit. You know I be on James Harden ash, right? I say he be choking too, right? Well, if he plays well, I got to get up here and give him the same credit. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater in real life neither. If somebody proved me wrong, I'm going to go to you in front of everybody. Not in private like, yo, I was wrong. That's goofy. No, I'm going to go out in front of everybody in the same way I said, you weren't going to do X, Y, Z. Yo, you proved me wrong. Great game. I'm going to mention where the game was great at. Yo, man. In front of everybody. Make sure the homage is as loud as the disrespect you gave. See, what y'all want to do is call people a choker. This player don't come through in that. This player don't come through in this. But then when he do come through in it, act like you ain't see the game. This is what y'all do, and y'all got to stop doing that. When you're giving somebody credit, that does not mean you're glazing them. That's all I'm saying. And Nicholas Hollier says, let's give Jared Allen some credit to playing way better than Durham. Facts. I already said Jalen Durham. You got Jared Allen look like he's Shaq sometimes. I'm looking at the paint. I'm over here seeing him. Tomahawk, give me that rebound. Bang. I'm like, how's this happening? Yo, Jalen Durham, I was riding for you to the series. You're supposed to be a rough rider. You're supposed to be a staple of Detroit. Grind and gritty. All I'm looking at this series, I'm looking like, what's this? You can't make a mid-range shot. You can't get your own offense. You can't even demand the ball on the switch. I'm saying, Jalen Durham, I am not paying you that big bag. I'm just letting you know. Pistons, you can go ahead and fumble your damn money. But listen here. He gonna choke on y'all ass until y'all think it ain't funny. Just saying, I don't know how that rhymes, but trust me. What we got? Lucas Brazil said, I thought Evan was an elite big. Who the hell said Evan Mobley was an elite big? Lucas Brazil. Who said Evan Mobley was an elite big man anywhere under the stretch of the imagination? He's a stretch big. I watch the Cavs religiously. I watch all teams. So I really know what most players do well and what they suck at, even the bench players. Trust me. I like it too, by the way. Evan Mobley, when does he create his own shot on a religious basis? Is it a stretch where he could pull up, jab step, mid-range shot? How many times you see Evan Mobley take someone off the dribble? Take a grown man room, drop step, go up with vengeance. You don't see that. He's a spacer. That's what he's good at. He's a spacer. Since when was spacers elite? The only spacer I'm going to say that was elite, honestly. But I ain't going to knock that because he don't need to be elite. Truth to be told, let's not be disingenuous to Evan Mobley. He's the third option. So let me backtrack from that. I don't need him to be elite. Is he doing decent from what he was doing during the regular season? 19, 18 points a game? Yes. But for some reason, when I watch the Cavs, and I'm looking at the Cavs, right, I know everybody got eyes. Do y'all see Evan Mobley jump out the damn tape? Oh, yo, who's that young cat? No. Don't even lie to yourself. No. Spider could go to the bench. Or James Harden could go to the bench. Yo, this is your unit. We need you to, you're the number one option now down there. Get the damn rock. Yo, he don't even play like he knows that. He be acting all goofy. He just shoot a little contested jump shot. When I saw he could not back down Caris LeVert on an ISO, I was lost for words. I don't make excuses for people. That's one thing I don't do. But how the hell you're Evan Mobley and you can't beat a point guard in the post? He's standing his ground against you. He forced you into a bad shot. I'm supposed to call that elite? How, Sway? How? I can't. I just can't lie to myself. I can't. That's the Lucas Hawks ATL. What up, bro? Salute. Detroit ain't ready. They offense suck. It's called Suru Thompson. You're an elite defender. The boy had like 50,000 steals yesterday. His hustle is impeccable. He's an elite defender by any means of the imagination. He's up there. A Suru Thompson. But offensively, you're just a liability. And if we start Jenkins off the bench to give us an offensive punch, we're missing on defense now. My point is, let Asuru Thompson start. But we got to go on the offense and tell Kate Cunningham, stop passing the ball to Asuru Thompson. Stop passing the ball to Jalen Durham. They ain't doing shit. You add them both together, they don't even got 10 shot attempts. How about the shots they're not taking? Let's add it on your load already. I want to see you put up 30 to 35 shots. If the Pistons would have did that yesterday, they'd have easily won the damn game. It's because Cade Cunningham. Y'all ever watch sports when y'all notice it's like having Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan. I know I got a 50-piece sitting here, but let's do things the right way. Let's incorporate everyone else. Let's have everyone get a piece of the graham cracker. Oh, everyone touches the ball. We struggling to score baskets and shit. We can't even put the ball in the hoop to save our life. And we got a 50-piece just sitting right here. Oh, we don't want to use it all the time. We want to let everyone feel involved. Nigga, give him the damn ball. Take us to the promised land. Stop playing with your food. That's what the Pistons do when Cade Cunningham's on the floor. It's that simple. You play with your food until your food stop playing with you. But I'm with your Hawks ATL. Niggas Holly said, and that was Mobley's best game 2 all series. Yo, L, he said daddy long legs. Hey, yo, Nick. Yo. Nick is a repeat offender, everybody. My moderator is a repeat offender. Oh, man, I ain't even going to say that again, bro. I remember the first time he said that, bro, I was in here dying. Oh, man. I know what you mean, though, bro. Oh, that was funny as hell. But niggas Holly said Mitchell was awful yesterday. Man, Donovan Mitchell the ball was awful. He was awful. Yes, he was. He saw Coke. He's done seen that Milk Diva chocolate on the sideline. When his girl be there, Spider get a little nervous. You know, that collar get a little yucked out. He like, oh, my girl here. Now you see Spider shooting floaters with one hand from the 3-point line. He like, well, damn. When did you take shots like that, Donovan? Like, for real. It's like, nah, man. But I'm with you, Nicholas. That was a terrible game by him. It was. I would damn sure vouch for that. I would. But shout out to the Cavaliers, bro. I don't even like what I see from you guys, truth to be told. I don't. So I'm going to just make sure I'm bluntly honest on that also. I don't like what I see from the Cavaliers sometimes. Everything is too perimeter-centric for them. Just like the Pistons, everything is too perimeter-centric. Well, what happens when you go against good wing defenders? Look at the Pistons. They're supposed to beat them at least 2 of these games. What's your plan B when the team got a good wing defenders? Everybody knows. I know we're all not dumb in the chat. We're supposed to have a big man that could at least get us a efficient basket or a good look down low where it keeps the defense honest. They got to at least swipe in the lane to guard him. That at least gets pressure off of me. Come on. If we keep playing perimeter-centric, yo, everybody, I know we got odds, right? I could call out any playoff game right now. They're going to call a high pick and roll. They just going to hope they get a switch. And I'm like, okay, where do we go from here? Is it swing the ball sideline to sideline? Oh, back and forth, back and forth. I'll be sitting there like, want to rip my face off. I'm like, so don't nobody got a curl cross, nothing like that, huh? Drop step spin, something, huh? Y'all could barely beat a man in front of y'all today. I'm not used to the NBA looking like this, you know? I'm serious. I'm used to Steve Franchise breaking somebody's ankles. Oh yeah. I'm used to Darren Williams having your ankles deposited at the cemetery. You could not guard the players we grew up with one-on-one on the island like that. Boy, you will be on Sports Center tonight. I'm telling you this now. Today, they can't get past one defender. I'll be sitting there like, oh. Y'all be on handcuffs by one defender. One defender be having the cuffs on y'all. Y'all complaining about fouling and all that. Gilbert Arenas AI and them be looking like, bring that dummy over here. I'm going to show you what happens. We don't have that today. We don't have shot makers, and we don't have people that can flat out beat their man. Today, we got a bunch of spot-up shooters. People that just shoot ill-advised, reckless shots. What Nicholas Hollier said yesterday, a bunch of people that play hero ball. He's accused of the same thing, hero ball. I'm just saying. Mitchell was off yesterday. Kyle Leasley, Harden has 1 billion turnovers. Hey, everybody, his first 2 games, James Harden, I'm on his ass. He was turning the ball over, and it was costing them games. Was I not telling y'all that, right? Well, now look. He bought a fire cooking. He was the one with the blade to his throat. Am I not lying to y'all? Was not James Harden this guy with the blade to his throat? His turnovers. He got to stop turning the ball over. Now we on Kate Cunningham ass about the turnovers, right? Kyle Beasley. We're on the same thing about Kate Cunningham. He got the knife to his throat. Keep turning the ball over. Well, James Harden ain't been turning the ball over the past 3 games. And they've been, the last 2 games. And he's been playing well. What we can't do is always bring up somebody's, oh, but remember when. So when do they get credit for defying the odds? When do you say I'm wrong? James Harden had a better game than I expected. If y'all watch the internet, give me one person or multiple people who even say that. Y'all know what y'all do? Y'all just wait till the next game happens to cherry pick. Aha! That's a hater. I know y'all don't want to admit that, but that's a hater. You don't give people props when it's due. And it's abundantly clear it's due. Come on, man. I know. I understand. Hawks ATL said, Cade, that Brunson life hard, ain't it? That was a good take. Cade Cunningham know what it feels like to be Jalen Brunson. I know y'all watch Knicks game. Jalen Brunson be like, God damn it, I got to do everything. Not lately. The Knicks been playing good team ball. Everybody's been getting involved lately on the Knicks. But you know, on a regular day with the Knicks, shit, that boy Jalen Brunson be like, shit, I have to do everything. Cade Cunningham, you know exactly how it feels like. You pass the ball, you trying to go get a little breather, they throw the ball right back to you like, damn, could you at least go create something? Can I go take a playoff or something? Cade Cunningham don't know what that is. They be looking for their daddy as soon as that ball come off the rim. Daddy! They be looking for Cade Cunningham the second that ball come off the rim. That boy get no breaks. He don't know what it is to say, I could throw the ball to Jalen Durham, go get me an easy basket. He don't know what it is to say, outside of Tobias Harris, who could get you a mid-range shot, upper mid-range shot, a three-point shot, post up. Outside of Tobias Harris, he don't got no shot makers. He don't. John Jenkins is the best person off the dribble, but he hasn't been playing well since Cade came back. So let's be a buck. Let's be a buck. Let's be a buck. That's why I be saying this to everybody. We got to give credit when it's due. Nicholas Hollier said, let's give Jared Allen some credit, playing way better than Durham. I know, man. He has been playing better. Give him his credit. Jared Allen, I be on your ass too, because, be real. If you're on FanDuel Sportsbook or something, you say, that shit say Jared Allen over 6 rebounds. You're like, what? Book that. Jared Allen, 3 rebounds tonight, 8 points. You like, bruh, this guy messed up my ticket. Tell me how much of y'all been a victim of that. Don't lie. But yes, when Jared Allen is engaged, boy, the Cavaliers is hard to stop. He rim protected. That boy he had a game where he had 8 offensive rebounds off the glass. I think it was game 1 or 2 of this series. Come on, man. When Jared Allen makes his mind up to be engaged, I'm telling you right now, don't get Evan Mobley and Jared Allen engaged at the same time. You definitely ain't winning. But that's the problem. We have yet to see it consistently. But when they do play well, we got to give them credit. And listen here, Jared Allen, he's been doing a great job on Jalen Durham. Lockdown season. Got to give him that also. That's all I'm saying. Who we got? Magic EL9 said facts. He says also, I hate LeBron. I hate the LeBron hate. He is a legend. Facts. Michael 6OD. He's a 4. He's a 4. That's how you feel? I'm with you when you're right. Joe. Oh, what up, my guy? Holo. Spurs, Steelers, Pirate Pins. What's good, man? Rodney Williams. Lost 8 legs parlay by 1 shot, apparently. They forgot they had Tobias Harris on their team. Yes. And they act like Tobias Harris is not the glaring number 2 option. He's the guy that can get us some buckets sometimes however we want it. Off the dribble, tough coverage. They just forgot they had Tobias Harris yesterday. They forgot to make sure we insert Tobias Harris and go our way to make sure we get him some looks. For some reason, I don't know what was with them yesterday. They're like, forget Tobias Harris. I don't know what they were thinking, but I'm with you on that one, Rodney Williams. And I'm going to be a buck. You would be like Tobias Harris getting over 15 or 20 points. In this series, he's supposed to. And then look, it's my point. I'm with you, Rodney Williams. Then they let your ass down and you be like, let me get to the bottom of the check. Fall 704, D Fox. What up? Rodney Williams said they literally should have fed Tobias Harris more. I'm with you. He's the second best player on fire. But instead, they deferred to Donis Jenkins. The kid coming off the bench with the dreads. Somehow, he getting more run, more shots, more everything. And I'm like, bro, what happens when we need to post up and get an easy basket? Can Jenkins do that? And when Jenkins come in the game, it's because of Suru Thompson. Yo, shit broke. Teams don't even respect you on offense. They don't. It's to a point, even the coach like, damn, I got to put Jenkins in. Because they hounding K. They trapping him because they don't think you're going to shoot the ball. You're not. At that point, they got to put John Jenkins in, Rodney Williams. Can we at least understand that? And we know. Tobias Harris should be that person. But when John Jenkins coming in, I said, Donis Jenkins, he's an offensive guy too. See, now when Suru Thompson in the game, Tobias Harris get to do what the hell he want, when he want, because once the ball comes out of K's hand, Tobias Harris has to deliver. When Jenkins get on the floor, the kid can score too, and it takes away from Tobias, which he usually has the mismatch. I'm with you when you're right, bro. Richard McDonald said 3-2. I know, bro. Cavs versus the Knicks. You talking real filthy right now. Rodney Williams said, nah, he still was turning the ball over. He just had a better game. Let's be real. Did James Harden turn the ball over? Can we not be disingenuous? He had a good game. Everybody, what if I told you your favorite player had 7 turnovers and had 50 points? Would you give a damn about the 7 turnovers? Now, we all know the answer unless we're chewing on crayons in the chat. If your favorite player had 40 points, 48 points, 50 points with 7 turnovers, do you give a damn about the turnovers? You only care about the turnovers when it outweighs the production. You looking at, okay, 7 turnovers. Nigga got about like 15 points. That's a dud. Okay, how much assists he got? Nigga got about more turnovers than assists. Okay, that's a dud. What did he give me on the defensive end? You got to grade the whole entire game. It can't just be he had turnovers and that's it. Now, should he work on not turning the ball over James Harden? Yes. But let's be a band. We can't coddle Cade Cunningham and say he don't got help like that. Well, when the ball get out of Spider and James Harden hand, they don't got nobody to depend on either outside of Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder's their only ball handler outside of these two that can actually run the offense, beat a man off the dribble, run a high pick and roll, get a sufficient look. Outside of Dennis Schroeder, they're the end-all be-all for the Cavs. They create everything. They don't know what it is to take plays off also. I'm just being a buck. That's what somebody said in the chat up there. That comes with turnovers. Accept it. Y'all be wanting to see a guy have 30. Everybody's not Tyrese Halliburton with 0 turnovers and 10 assists and 20-plus points. We get a little spoiled to Chris Paul, the point guard. He's efficient. Let's be real. He's a shooting guard running the point. You got to give him credit to that. We don't expect him to be having all these crazy assisted turnovers. He's a shooting guard. We just happy that he can facilitate as a bonus. What comes with it? Turnovers. Could your production outweigh your turnovers? If not, if so, and we get the W, what are we talking about? See, we want the stats to be golden, the win to be golden. Everything is just perfect. That's not life. That's not life. You get some games like that, but that's not real. Come on, man. And somehow, we know all the turnovers James Harden be having, right? I'm a Lakers fan. LeBron be turning the goddamn ball over reckless as hell. I don't see nobody say nothing. Somebody else do it. Aha! It's funny how that works. Richard McDonald said Spurs versus Thunder. Ooh. Tomorrow, if the Wolves don't win that game, I'm telling you right now, it's going to get dark. And who y'all got winning tomorrow? Spurs or the Timberwolves? And mind you, before you answer, the damn Timberwolves are very, very desperate. And I've never seen a desperate Timberwolves defense. I tell you right now, they don't play with their food. Rodney Williams said Jared Allen is an ultimate parlay killer. Who you telling? I lost a parlay last week because of that man. I forgot. No. It was 2 weeks ago. I had Jared Allen, right, on a parlay, right? I think it was said Jared Allen 7+ rebounds. This guy gave me 3 rebounds. I got green all over the ticket everywhere. I could win $6,000. Only reason why I didn't win, I look at Jared Allen. Boy, I wanted to jump through the screen. You know what I'd have did to that man if I was able to jump through the screen? I'd have pulled the blicky on him like, oh, this is what we doing today, huh? Jared Allen just brings it when he feels like it. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest with you guys. But yes, Rodney Williams, Jared Allen is a parlay buster. Tobias Harris is also. Oh yeah, Cat also on the Knicks, a parlay buster. Hell, I'm with you when you're right. Jamal Robinson, JB in the building. Can Minnesota force a Game 7? Yes, Minnesota can force a Game 7. I'm going to have to run with that because I told y'all, I already told y'all I got the Spurs losing to the Timberwolves. I done told y'all that now. I'm not somebody that go off of my picks, switch middle of the series and try to be a groupie. I don't play those games. I make sure I stand on the hill. I stand on the shit that I talk. Okay? Okay. You know what I mean? But yes, Jamal Robinson, I think the Spurs could force Game 7. What y'all think? It's game time tomorrow. Rodney Williams said, I'm when you're right. Okay. Let's go, Rodney. But damn, you mentioned the parlay killers that killed my ticket too. I'm like, me and you felt the same heartbreak at the same time. This nigga sold. Trust me, I'm with you on that one. But Jared Allen, you're a repeat offender. Jared Allen, the guy that gave you 22 points, 19 rebounds. You blink next game, he got 8 points, 3 rebounds. Game after that, another big game. He just like a staircase. You don't know what you got him night to night. But when he balling, we got to give him credit when it's due. Danielle Cassiano, what up, bro? Jalen Brunson will show how to play in the NBA. Hey, man. Jalen Brunson, you know the difference between Jalen Brunson and Cade Cunningham? Jalen Brunson accepts when his team is ass. Yes, every special player has a sixth sense for this. And it's not as few special players who understand this. You give your team a chance. Okay, you shot a garbage up. You shot some bullshit up. Okay, you can't be the obvious mismatch. And then just give me the damn ball. I gave y'all a chance. You can't say I wasn't being nice and playing team ball. You still keep giving the ball to Suru Thompson in the fourth quarter like he gonna make a bucket for you. Like, you're still trying to get Jalen Durham the ball like he's ever even involved in offense in the first place. Jalen Brunson would have been moved off to their asses. He'd have been over here cooking. Step back jumper, take that. Next possession, F all of y'all. Come here, another one, take that, and one. Cade Cunningham, you need to unlock Jalen Brunson in you. This is how you can send the Cavaliers home. This is the only way. Every time you pass that ball, the Cavaliers defense be like, phew. Damn, he bailed us out. Let's be a buck. You 6'6", and you don't post up as often as you should. When you're playing from the perimeter, common sense, we could trap you from back there, make you give the ball up. Where can we put Cade at where they can't trap him? At the free throw line, at the center of the court. The second they go to help, open three. That's the problem. Suru Thompson, you're supposed to be that guy. But at the end of the day, your ass throwing bricks at the rim. What's next? Yo, you have to go at Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. Every time you see James Harden switched on you, you got to go at his neck. Every time you see Tobias Harris has James Harden on him, you got to go at his neck. It's that damn simple. It's really that simple. Don't play with your food. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You keep trying to get the ball to everyone else and make them feel happily involved. Where does that get you? You're telling me y'all blew a 10-point lead that had no business getting blown because Cade had to do everything. Daniel Castellanos said every NBA player are going to go through struggles. That's part of the games. I know. That's a good take. The fans hold NBA players and they hold NFL players to perfection. It's disgusting sometimes. Yes, Patrick Mahomes is going to stink at some point. Wemby's going to look, listen, y'all see Wemby, how y'all be seeing Wemby's an alien? Wemby's going to look awful sometimes. SGA going to have a game where you be like, yes. Yo, fans that don't compete, they look at stuff hella delusional like you're supposed to drop 30 every game. There's not one game the other team has geared up for me the correct way where they got a beat on you. It's like whenever someone has a bad game, I'm like, yo, listen here. You know the other team gets paid money to stop you on defense? Yeah, I have to tell people that during football season. Why y'all keep letting the defense do that to y'all? I'm like, sir, you know that guy gets paid $1 million to stop you on offense? You have to say it in a remedial way where fans get it. You know they get paid to stop you? So they're not just going to let you score, right? So why is it that when they do a good job at stopping you, oh, he had a bad game? He had a good game on defense. Has that ever occurred to anybody? You got to give credit when it's due. That's all I'm saying. I just don't think we do a good job at doing that today. Boy, we find every excuse under the sun not to do it. Rodney Williams said he got the Spurs winning tomorrow. Okay, talk filthy. Von Cox says, pause. Daniel Castellanos said, Jalen Brunson and LeBron are my MVP. You're smoking. Well, Jalen Brunson ain't too far off. YV Cox says, Wemby going to get 40 points, 10 rebound game. Ooh, we talking filthy. And everybody, the NFL schedule. Drop your team schedule down in the chat, and we're going to take a prediction of where your team going to stand by halfway through the season. Can they even sniff high no hair near the playoffs? Can y'all please drop y'all team schedules in the chat or the prominent games they got to play this year? That means the hard teams. Drop it in the chat, because I'm going to tell you what's about to happen to your NFL team this upcoming season. Trust and believe me. But, we're going to move off of this take, bro. Give the Cavaliers they damn credit, man. Give the credit when it's due. Everybody, we always got ish to say when people not playing well, they play well. Oh, that's one game. That's hating, bro. Oh, a girl makes a good dinner for you. Oh, you and me did that one night. You be like, what? Like, what? When is it a thank you? I appreciate it. Oh, I was wrong. Y'all don't do that today in a very good manner. Y'all just cherry pick. When to be on his ass again. Everybody. Jalen Durham. I'm about to show y'all Jalen Durham this whole series. Hey, the internet didn't make this meme up, and he got your jersey on. They said this has been Jalen Durham during the Cavs series. They calling you Drewski, bro. Jalen Durham, they calling you fat ass Drewski. They said we could put him in the game. We couldn't tell the difference. That's crazy. They troll you to this extent. This is what we get from Jalen Durham, everybody. They trying to say Drewski could come in the game and give the identical output. It's disrespectful. But, hey, man, we didn't make it this way. It's an APB out on this guy jump shot. Him right here. Him right here. Him right here. I ain't going to go too further in on it. When we act all dumb, why the Pistons offense look up like him right there? Him right there. Culprit. Right there. Oh, I don't know why they offense can't just the offense is not like him right there. Can we stop acting dumb? Like, for real. And then when the Pistons lose, we act all dumb and confused. Like, we don't know it's lack of offense. Come on, man. Yvonne Cox, I already read that one. Daniel Castellanos said, Jalen Brunson is the new LeBron. You're bugging. Yvonne Cox said, LeBron is a bum. We're not doing the LeBron talk today. Jamal Robinson said, Ant-Man not looking good. Hey, man. Yo, Ant-Man ain't looking good, JB. I ain't gonna lie, he not looking good. I ain't gonna BS you and tell you what I want to hear. Ant-Man, it ain't looking good, but I know he got that dog in him. You're not about to just fold like a cheap suit. Y'all talk about Ant-Man. Let's talk about Julius Randle. You just like him. Where was you at last game? Where was your antennas at? Huh? Julius Randle, Mr. Can't go right to save his life. Still can't get right. You're getting traded from team to team because when they think you could be the final piece of this team, all we need is an enforcer, a guy that's going to put his head down and pose his whip. Every team Julius Randle went to, they traded you because they saw your potential and they saw the peak of it. They was like, we can't win with this. It's not like you're a bad player. You're actually a good player. You give us 20 X, Y, and Z and everything. But when push come to shove, you're not a good co-star. You're not a co-star that we can win with. If you think I'm lying about Julius Randle, why did he get traded to the Wolves in the first place? And where did he play before that? With Jalen Brunson. Why did they trade him? Same old shit, just a different day. He ain't coming up in the clutch. Every time these big games roll around, you see Julius Randle not looking the way. Let's be real. Y'all know every four in the NBA, how many power forwards can D Julius Randle off of physique? And they got small 3 and D guys today. Julius Randle supposed to have 30 on these guys. You see why everyone gets frustrated with him? It's the same thing as Cat. Why are you launching up all these left-handed threes and guys about 4 feet shorter than you? Why are you bailing them out? This Julius Randle for you, everybody. So if I'm going to pick on Asuru Thompson, I'm going to make sure I hop on Julius Randle ass right along with it. But yes, the Minnesota Timberwolves need a point guard, dangerously. Anthony Edwards needs better IQ. We got to stop being real. He can't be the head honcho, but then you look at these offensive sets I be watching them run, this step back, shoot a three-pointer, ill-advised shot. I'm like, who told you to shoot that? Who's in rhythm when you shot that? When are you in the post getting a more efficient shot? When Anthony Edwards fall for jump shots, man, the team be like, phew, thank God. Because they know he hell to deal with when he going to the cup. I'm just being a buck with you. Anthony Edwards got to understand. This defender guarding me, he don't got no bricks in the back pocket. I'm not about to bail him out shooting a jump shot. That's all you're doing when you do that. You need to have the common sense to know, no, clear out. Joe Johnson, ISO Johnson basketball. What he used to do in the Hawks. Clear out, I'm throwing this little guy on the hip. Anybody come and help, wide open 3. Sometimes I be wanting to rip my face off watching basketball, but, well, isn't this common sense? Like, where is common sense at? I'm telling you, that's one thing that's missing today. Common sense is abundantly missing today. Cavs leads 3-2 series. We make sure we give them flowers today, but what do I know, everybody? All right. Coach Sterling says, poor Thompson, thank you. Poor ass jump shot. Brick. You know when somebody say we locked them up? We don't even got to lock up Asuru Thompson. We don't even need the cuffs for him. Yo, just leave him open. Yo, don't let him dunk. That's it. Don't let him dunk and lay the ball up. There's times he getting the mid-range right. The big man sagging off of him like, I don't expect him to shoot. He don't even shoot the ball. I'm like, bro, you can't do that. Once a team is not accounting for you like that, that's just utterly disrespectful. They just saying, hey, get him out of here. He's just a thing in the way when we're on the court. But I'm with you, Coach Sterling, 7124. He also says they making us rely on G League Jenkins as a second option. Thank you, Coach Sterling. Please tell them, where did Jenkins come from? Was Jenkins even projected to even do this for y'all? Be in a playoff game right now for y'all? No. Y'all only saw what Jenkins did because Cade Cunningham got hurt. Where's he from? The G League. That's the guy we got to put in from the G League because Asuru Thompson can't shoot. Could you fathom that? We drafted you number 2, number 3 overall, something like that. We're bringing a guy from the G League to do something you can't do. And we drafted you this high overall in the draft, Asuru Thompson. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. You don't got to like my takes, but you need to learn how to love them. I keep it a buck, and I make sure I don't give up. You know what? Okay. That's all I'm saying. Daniel Cassiano said, even the time he get the ball, cry and ask God for help. They ask. Yo, Daniel Cassiano, you funny as hell, bro. Yvonne Cox said the NFL schedule is out today. Everybody, drop the schedule in the chat because I ain't got time to look at it right now. Honestly, I do got the damn laptop in front of me. But the NFL schedule, we're gonna take a stroll on that one. And we're gonna make sure we really do that in depth tomorrow. The NFL schedule is released. I want to make sure we got everything broken down, all in order. Each team, where we could go through the team. But yes, I was waiting for the schedules to drop. Obviously, it must have dropped when I started my live stream or earlier when I was busy, so I didn't get a chance to get it. But tomorrow, we're going to be talking schedules. Damn sure. I seen the schedules of the Christmas games, you know, the prominent games, but I haven't seen the schedules past that. You know, the games in between. I know they done said we're going to have a Wednesday game, and we're going to have a game on Wednesday, Thursday, I think some Saturday games and Sunday. I'm like, damn, they really trying to make that money on. But good one, Yvonne Cox. Dave Cassiano said, I love to see fans do what the NBA players do. Let's see if they like the NBA players talking trash about you. Facts. I'm with you when you're right on that one. Daniel Cassiano says, the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Jets are my dad team. Oh, my God. Listen here. Are the Jets going to be better this season? Yes. They drafted well, everybody. I know you don't like the Jets, but let's be real. I hear the Chiefs versus the Jets. I hear one sound. And trust me, I just see the Jets. You ever see a kid cry and they couldn't get the cry out? But you be like, are you going to cry now? Like, ah! That's going to be what the Chiefs do to the damn Jets when they play them. I'm letting you know right now. Kansas City versus the Bills, Daniel Cassiano. Oh, man, here come. Y'all know every time the Bills play the Chiefs, they go into the league office saying something else. The niggas cannot accept losing very well. Jamal Robinson said, if Kobe was alive, do you think the Lakers would have drafted Bronny? Hell no. That would have never even happened. And if he was alive, Kobe would be retired anyway. So it probably still would have happened. But trust me, all that pandering, if Kobe was the head honcho, that would never happen. Nobody can come to our team and do that while Kobe's there. I'm being a buck with you. No favoritism. Do you belong here? Have you put the work into putting that purple and gold? You don't get to just get put here because you know a friend of a friend. Oh, no, the Lakers ain't that type of team. You have to wait till Kobe got up out of there to run that scheme. I'll tell you this right now. They have to wait till Kobe got up out of there to run that scheme. You know damn well no one going for that. They'll be like, how he get here? Who bruff is this? Daniel Cassiano said the Chiefs are going to show the Jets how to play football. Chiefs are going to hunt the Jets. Hell yeah. I'm with you when you're right. What they're going to do to the Jets is going to be criminal. Mm-hmm. I have to get my Detroit Pistons. We smoking on Michigan today. Oh, yeah. And we smoking on the Michigan the right way. Okay? Everybody, the Detroit Pistons are putting this blunt. I usually smoke these when the series is over and the team is getting sent home packing. But listen here. I think when games like that happen and you fumble away the W, when it matters most, I'm telling you right now, psychologically it does something to you. You can't recover. Ask the Magics. Didn't the Magic fumble the same way to the Pistons, the way the Pistons just fumbled to the Cavs? Then we're saying they could possibly come back. Psychologically, they knew they had this game. It's hard to shake that. It's hard to shake that. I'm just simply trying to tell you that one, bro. Jamal Robinson said the energy was poor in Minnesota. I'm with you when you're right, bro. Jamal, what else he said? Flex Boy 99. Bills going to the Super Bowl. Who got the sorry-ass Bills going to the Super Bowl? Anybody? Y'all feel so bad for the Buffalo Bills. Y'all just want them to win because y'all pander to them. Y'all want them to win not from being great. Y'all want them to win. Remember when Peyton Manning didn't win with the Colts? 14-2, 12-4, 14-2, 15-1. Everybody wanted. No one coddled Peyton Manning to a championship the way y'all doing it to Josh Allen. Man, I sure hope Peyton Manning. They like shut up and go beat Tom Brady and get it. When it's the guy Josh Allen, but when it come to them Bills, start pandering, bro. Oh, I hope they win. Oh, and they just want the league to move out the way and just give Josh Allen the championship. No one's doing that, okay? Josh Allen is about to have gray hair, and y'all still talk about him like he still has potential. What y'all see from Josh Allen is what you get in them damn Bills. Accept it. Donovan Cook, that's my guy, though. I'm a Dalvin Cook. Woo! Them damn Pistons smoke good, boy. I need the Pistons to lose more so I can smoke on y'all more. I ain't gonna lie. I like this strand. I was smoking on Minnesota the other day. You know, I've been trying a lot of weed across the country, you know? Every time one of y'all team lose, I just roll a blunt from the city, you know? And next thing you know, I'm sitting here high on camera, still spitting facts, you know? Because you don't gotta like it. You better learn how to love it. I bring that damn energy, and I don't bring no damn bullshit to none of y'all. We ain't got a lot of kick it here. The Bills is fool's gold. I'm sick and tired of them getting brought up in this conversation. How do we have the Houston Texans that loaded as a team? We talk about the Bills before the Houston Texans. We talk about the Bills before the Broncos. We talk about the Bills over my Ravens. The Patriots. The Bills ain't even the best team in their division no more. What do the NFL do when they score a touchdown? That smelly diaper. Get the Bills up out of here. Crying on camera. And then the next season strolls around. Y'all know y'all got short memory. The Cowboys, Dak start throwing some touchdowns. The Cowboys, they're on a 4-game win streak. I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, God. Bills Mafia. I'm like, oh, God. Here we go with this again. They choking the playoff next year. Same shit. Boy, when it comes to sports, we got sports normies. Boy, you could bank every season. When the season kicks around, y'all come with the same delusional thoughts. The Cowboys might do something this year. Yo, you never know the Jets, man. Yo, man, my Giants look like we're going to turn it over. I'll be looking at them like, oh, God. Shh, boy, if that ain't delusion, I don't know what it is. But let's keep going. FlexBoy99 said James Cook. That's my guy. Richard McDonald says, depend on... Whoa. I skipped past too much. Hold on. Wait. Jamal Robson said, will Bryce James become a Laker? Isn't Bryce LeBron's son, the other son, isn't he in Arizona right now, the Wildcats, if I'm not mistaken? I could have sworn that's where he committed to. You know he going to stay on the West Coast. LeBron trying to play long enough to get his son on the Lakers too, Bryce James. He know if he don't do that, the same way he did with Bronny, he can't get a guaranteed contract. And when LeBron retires, he know they could just cut his ass, and next thing you know, he's a journeyman around the league. You think you want that on your resume for your kids? Nah, he going to make sure he stay there long enough for the Lakers to draft Bryce James. Yup, get that same guaranteed contract as Bronny, and they both could be hovering around each other, learning together. I hope y'all know that's the plan. You think Bryce James about to stay in college for another 3-4 years? He gonna play his freshman year and dip. I'm just letting y'all know for a friend, and we gonna get him in the second round. I'm just letting y'all know, or we gonna get him in the second round because we don't want no chance of any other team getting him. So Bryce James and Bronny James are gonna be on the same team. Y'all heard it here first, all right? That's why LeBron's playing this long. Y'all think he playing a stat pad and shit. No, it's not. He said, I'm going to play as long as for my kids to get to NBA. He said that all the way back like in 2014. Then when we here today, we act all dumb like we don't know what the plan is. His son is 18. He's creeping around the NBA, and he about to get drafted by the Lakers. I'm just letting y'all know for a friend. Y'all can call it nepotism. At the end of the day, what do you do with leverage? You use your leverage to gain more leverage. Oh, he getting it because of his son. And so what? What if y'all got rich because of y'all uncle and he passed y'all down his business like LeBron puts his son on in the NBA? Would any of y'all care about y'all uncle passing y'all down a multi-million-dollar business? Y'all all gonna run the business just like how Bronny James took the opportunity from his father. Y'all all gonna take it with no problem. Soon as Bronny James do it, oh, he didn't struggle enough. He didn't come from eating peanut butter sandwiches and ketchup sandwiches, so it's not valid. Boy, the community, y'all do value struggle. Y'all do not value hard work. At the end of the day, Bronny James did not get handed the spot. The boy worked hard. He get up and work hard. He work hard when y'all don't see him. Y'all just see him on a damn court with a damn Lakers uniform on. What does he do off the court? He eat, sleep, and breathe this shit. Don't make it just seem like he didn't work hard to at least have a chance to get the opportunity. You know what luck is? Luck is when you didn't have preparation and the opportunity just fell in your lap. But when you're preparing and you're doing everything that's required from that next level, and then the opportunity come to you, that ain't luck no more. I make an open three. No, I worked on that shot. That's the point. Sometimes that's all I'm saying. But I think Bryce James will be with the Lakers. He said, hell no. Richard McDonald said, depends on Bryce's college career. It don't matter. The worst thing you could want from Bronny James and Bryce James, you don't want them to play good in college. The reason why you don't want LeBron's son to play good in college, Bryce James, that can guarantee us get him at second round. Why would we want you to play you well where we got to trade up in the first round to somehow get you? No, we need you in an attainable range. I'm just being a buck with you guys. Gary, BS4 said, he the new Stephen A. I ain't the new Stephen A. I'm better than Stephen A. Hell you talking about? Stephen A, that's my guy too. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. That's my guy. But don't ever compare me. That's my guy. I'm creating my own lane. That's like saying Kate Cunningham is just like Chauncey Billups. Kate Cunningham gonna be like, what? That's my guy though. But I'm in my own lane. I appreciate that damn compliment though. It means a lot to me. So don't even think I'm backhand slapping you or anything. For real, for real. But everybody, nepotism ain't nothing wrong with that. LeBron put his kids on. People just mad that they grow up and struggle and they never saw nepotism in their life. So when they see somebody else get it, he's spoon-fed. So that's what your parents do. They boss themselves up to put themselves in predicaments to give their kids an advantage. LeBron has done that. Now we're picking on Bronny James for it. other community, they calling that man a great father. That's what you do for your son. Y'all so caught up in the sauce. Oh, he got a handout from LeBron. He would never be on the Lakers without LeBron. You would never own that company if your dad didn't own it. What's the difference? Help me understand. What is the difference? It's because you don't like LeBron that damn much. Gilbert Arenas going to have a son in the NBA. That boy nasty. But hold up. What we got here? But the Lakers will have Bronny James and Bryce James on the same roster. I'm letting you guys know this right now. But tomorrow, Spurs and Timberwolves. I'm letting y'all know this right now. Oh, what did he say down here? He said, yes. They're saying LeBron needs to play for about $25 million. LeBron, I'll give you $30 million from my Lakers. Laker Nation headquarters. We're in effect now. I got like $30 million to cut for you. No problems. We ain't got to talk about it. Just come and sign the damn papers. I hit 40. Hey, yo, security. Security. I'm going to need, I'm going to need about like 80 of you guys in the lobby. I have a gentleman. He's about 6'8". The man is like a damn tree trunk. And get our biggest security guard to come up here. Hell yeah. That's the call I'm putting in LeBron. His ass coming here talking about 40, 50. You talking about like you 23 still. Oh, The NFL schedules has been released. Let's talk some. What we going to talk about? I've been wanting to talk about these QBs y'all look up to. All of them. Because I'm going to let y'all know right now, I'm a Friday ass. The Cavs series, we don't want to beat that to the dead, like a dead horse. I have a problem with the NBA, right? We pick on the NBA and we say their players are underdeveloped. They shoot stupid shots. I'm with everybody when they right. I'm with everybody. They shoot stupid shots, the lack of IQ on defense, everything and above. Well, how about the NFL? Why we don't take those same shots on them sorry-ass QBs y'all be gassing up? Let's talk about all the sorry QBs we gas up in the NFL that don't win a meaningful game ever. Let's start off with Justin Herbert. What Justin Herbert do for the Los Angeles Chargers is criminal. They get to the playoffs, the boy, he don't lay an egg. He pulls his pants down and literally take an ish on the field live. He does it. We act like we didn't see it. Next year comes up. Guess what we talking about? Justin Herbert and the Chargers. I'm like, oh, shit. I need to have a smoke of what y'all smoking on. I'm like, I know my eyes did not just fail me, and I saw what he did. We talk about James Harden, right? Isn't it funny how we know James Harden has a bad game? But then when your favorite quarterback has a bad game, oh, the referee, the O-line, you know, all these excuses. But when James Harden have a bad game, no excuses. I'm going to show y'all groupie fans. We don't hold people accountable. We don't. People do not hold these star players accountable, especially in football. You look at half of the quarterbacks in the NFL, you'd be like, what has he done? 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 But we talk about them like they God because of their stat line. Never won a meaningful game, though. That's all I'm saying. Jamal Robinson said LeBron should always be the number one or second option. That's a fact. Third option is disrespectful. Darth Char once said James Harden plays good in the playoffs, then someone pays him off because 7, he never shoots. I'm with you on that one. He don't even shoot over 10 shots. The boy be ball. James Harden, I understand. But James Harden balled yesterday. That's all I'm saying. Darth Jar won. His last 2 games he balled. Really last 3. If he didn't play the way he did, they would have lost yesterday. It's just that simple. He brought the Cavs home. Donovan Mitchell didn't. He sold his ass. Woo! We smoking. On what ruts? We smoking on the Detroit Pistons. Lake Michigan. Yup. It ain't nothing else to do out there. But Donovan Mitchell, boy, you got to come out better in Game 7. Them Pistons going to be starving. I'm letting you know right now. Them Pistons going to be starving. They already got their heart broke by the Knicks before, right? You think they trying to see that happen again? Everybody. Can't no one in the chat say that series is over. Detroit was down to the Magic, right? In an ugly manner. What did Detroit do? They dug down deep and gutted it. The Cavs ain't win no championship under the stretch of the imagination for you guys to just say this series is over. This series is still here, also with the Spurs and Timberwolves. I'm letting y'all know right now. Should the Spurs and Timberwolves series be over? Yes. If Wemby didn't get ejected that other game, they would have sent the Timberwolves home with that last victory. I would highly agree with that. When Cade Cunningham got the ball, and when the smoke clears, he just see everybody like this on the wall, like this, like they're like a wall plant. Don't pass the ball to me. Cade Cunningham like, damn, I gotta do everything. Shit. You ever saw a stretch of Cade Cunningham out the game for at least 5 minutes? You'd be like, damn, that's a good question. I know. They be beating Cade. We need buckets. We need damn buckets. I'm just letting y'all know, man. Them Pistons, y'all got to do something. And at Sue Thompson, you need to buy a jump shot with all that millions of dollars you got. All right? I got to blow some smoke in Donovan Mitchell's face just in case. I need him high next game. I need the Pistons to win this game up. I do. Darth Shaw once said, I thought he got too much blame in Philly. He'd had a better overall series than Embiid, but then he got all the blame. I get what you're saying. James Harden only got all the blame right there because the truth is, everybody's going to double Embiid, which leaves up top open. You need to cook. Ask Kobe and Shaq. They know they had the same thing right then and there. James Harden just wasn't cooking, though. The Pistons double team Shaq. Kobe wasn't cooking in that finals. But they're going to take something away, and whoever's the 1-2 punch, one of y'all got to provide the opposite of what they're taking away. And then when you don't, your ass is home, and James Harden, he a culprit of that. But we don't want to talk about that at all, though. We want to talk about James Harden in a great light. Because at the end of the day, we ain't going to keep bringing up the past. I know the past. We can't just get rid of it like that. But he was unconscious yesterday. He was. Give him credit. That's all I'm saying. Fernando Simianto Avilios. Let's talk about it. Yes, sir. Let's talk about it. Jamal Robinson said, could Luka beat the Rockets without LeBron? Hell yeah. That should be like cake. Man, it's walking through the damn park. It's like walking your dog and cleaning up some shit. Just clockwork. We'd have easily sent them home. The only difference is you'd have saw 40 pieces to go along with it. I'm telling you right now, Luka would have played against the Rockets, boy, it'd have been belt to ass. The shit wouldn't have been fair. We'd have had to call the damn Marines in. We'd have had to call the first line of defense for the United States to save them, boys. I'm just letting you know for a friend. With Luka played, if Luka played, let's not play dumb. We all know what would have happened. Come on now. We ain't got to play with our food now. Now, who else we got? Jamal Robinson said, was it Kyrie Irving or Luka in Dallas? It was both of them. You go to double team Luka, Kyrie gonna kick your ass. You have to have a 1-2 punch to win because they're gonna double team that guy. Ask Cade Cunningham. He don't have that. Who's the guy that we go to when they're trying to take me away? The Lakers try to take SGA away by trapping them also. Guess what? They were burying threes right in our face. Other guys taking us off the dribble. Why you don't see that on the Pistons? It's either Tobias Harris at option B or what? Jenkins? That's it? The Cavs got Merrill. They got Jordan Tyson. They got who else? Schroeder off the bench. Y'all don't got nothing off the bench but Jenkins. That's it. That's it. I thought Isaiah Stewart came in and gave y'all a couple, he knocked down a couple threes and all. He brings physicality, but at the end of the day, I'm starting to think I'd rather see Isaiah Stewart in the game instead of Jalen Durham. I can't believe I'm saying that. Shit, at least I know some aggression going to come with that. He could hit an outside shot. But Jalen Durham, man, damn, you selling your ass. Anybody want to talk about a seller in the playoffs? Jalen Durham is at the top. Let's talk about it. We keep picking on James Harden, but Jalen Durham got to be at the damn top. You would have seen how he was playing the end of the season off and then how he playing now. Yo, oh, my God. I'm smoking, but I ain't hot to not see what's going on. That's all I'm saying. Who else we got up here? Hey, Cade Cunningham. This is a message from me. I see you turn that ball over in the clutch again. I'm going to put that damn knife right there. All right? I'm serious. You be having some boneheaded turnovers in the clutch when it's absolutely not needed, Kate Cunningham. You're 6'6", post their asses up. Common sense. Stop trying to bring the ball up the court. That's where the trap comes. I know we got to know this, man. How we watch film and come into the next game and do the same shit? Huh? When you're getting double teamed, where do you want to get double teamed at? In the center of the court. There's too much floor spacing for them to cover that much ground. Ask Jokic, who lead the league in assists. How do you think that happens? He's well aware of that. When Wemby started dominating to a point where everybody started looking at him funny, where does Wemby start his offense at? Where they can't double team his ass. Anthony Edwards. Y'all keep setting up right at, y'all set up shop right with a double team coming and wonder why they making life hard for you. It's you. You got to know what the other team is doing to take you away. And I just think they don't do a good job at that. Me personally, I just don't think. Who hanging on that finals rim? Woo! One thing I know right now, everybody. One thing I do know right now. As these playoffs keep going on, I personally think there is no other way for me not to say it. I personally think every time I see these teams play, it's almost like the Chiefs not playing this year in the playoffs. Imagine seeing the NFL with no Patrick Mahomes. We got one chance to see it this season that went by, this past season. Can we all be honest with the NFL season? It's just like basketball with OKC. Let's say OKC is the Chiefs. Mahomes missed the season, right? After he got hurt during the middle of the year. We got to see what every other team looks like. I'm just saying, and tell me am I not BSing. We got to see what every other team looked like. What every other team could do. I'm looking around the league. I'm not even happy with the garbage I'm seeing. I'm being 1,000 with everybody. I'm not even happy with what I'm seeing. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to nobody. It's the same thing. We saw the Super Bowl this past season, right? Same analogy. I saw the QB play in the NFL playoffs this past season. We got to see the NFL without Mahomes. Who could be the shining star? Oh my God. Mahomes was in the playoffs. I'm looking at all the QBs outside of Sam Darnold and Matthew Stafford. You're looking at all of them like, this is the product. This is everyone that says they're next up to Mahomes is the same thing with the damn NBA. We keep saying this team could take OKC. This and that team. We look like the Spider-Man meme. Everybody pointing at the next team. But then you look up. You're looking at all these other teams. You look at the Pistons offense. You're like, damn. Sometimes you see how stagnant the Knicks can be. You start backtracking a little bit. You start realizing people not as good as you think they are. Then next thing you know, you're looking at the Cavs. Look what they got to do to gut out wins with all that roster. By the way, there's one person that just runs around and just steals a check on the Cavs. The kid Dean Wade. The boy be playing like 35 minutes. Nigga had like 4 rebounds. I'm like, can y'all hire me? I can do that. Y'all need some water? Let me see my game checks big as hell like that to do what Dean Wade do. Just run up and down the court. He don't do shit for the Cavs. I don't even know why he be in the game, honestly. I really don't know why. Can somebody inform me? Dean Wade on the Cavs. The man run around and just picks up empty calories all day. I'm just saying. Jamal Weeks said, yes, sir. I'm blazing with you, fam. Let's go. Hey, man, when y'all watch this show, blaze with a brother, you know? I need, at least Jamal Weeks, I need y'all to, I'm grieving right now, right? My damn Lakers. My Lakers. All that, no Hobbs, no knobs. My Lakers in 5. We got our asses kicked. Cope with me, man. I've been smoking on the Lakers pack for quite some time now. I'm grieving everybody, all right? We had the Lakers funeral. Jamal Weeks was there. He was puffing too. It's like, but damn, man. All I'm saying is in the NFL, we got a chance to see the product outside of Mahomes. It's the same thing with SGA. Who going to throw SGA? Once you look across the teams, you just be looking like these are the teams that's supposed to be OKC. Look how they struggling with these lesser teams. I'm just trying to tell y'all, the NBA product also is watered down, just like the NFL. I'm just telling y'all, in case you didn't know. But in the NFL, we give a lot of these QBs, they get away with murder, and we don't hold them accountable like we hold James Harden accountable. We know when James Harden sells every single time. But when your favorite quarterback do, oh, he ain't got no offensive line. Oh, it's this and that, and the receiver and the ref. And I'm like, oh, wow. What about 150 yards passing and 2 picks, no touchdowns? Oh. Don't worry about it. I know how it goes. It's always somebody's fault. The air and somebody, moon stars and quasars, did something for the team to get a statistical advantage to beat you. Yo, OKC could beat y'all with no free throws. Y'all know what y'all gonna say? What's the next thing? It's rigged. You be like, well, damn, I thought there was a free throw merchant team. Why we don't give them credit when they win? The Chiefs won their first Super Bowls because of Tyreek Hill. They can't win without Tyreek. They won without Tyreek. Travis Kelce, forefront with the defense. Oh, the Nerd won. They won because of their defense. You be like, bro. So when do they